Collegiate Star League is a fantastic organization, and they are just that, a Collegiate Star League.
CSL.
They've been quite. Actually, me and you both are casters for it. It's pretty awesome. So you guys should definitely check that out. And when I was coaching Princeton University, they went up against Noni. At the time, his name was Noni. It was Tyler then.
A little bit of history.
And actually pulled out a win against him. He was out of practice.
Sure.
No, he was. I know he was.
I know.
It was so bad.
Teasing.
But, yeah, barely won him, but a huge shout-out. Z Chen, I know you're listening in.
A big victory. Anytime you take down a monster like Tyler, it's a big victory.
It was a huge upset.
Now, just the other day, we did have Liquid Ret defeat OGS MC, and I want to consider Ret kind of a hero for the moment being, just doing such a fantastic job, grabbing the torch and saying, you know what, Team Liquid, we are winners. Let's get back on this horse. I feel like this is a good match for Tyler to continue that tradition. I don't want to talk down about Drewbie. Drewbie did get the better of Tyler in MLG Dallas 2011, which just happened. They actually clashed in their group play. But Drewbie is, again, kind of like the same thing as Pain User. He's a fantastic player. He's done amazing things, always done well at MLG. But nobody's looking at this group and saying, oh, well, yeah, Drewbie's got it. Drewbie will win that. Oh, Drewbie against Liquid Tyler? Yeah, Drewbie will win no problem. Yeah. He is always constantly underrated for one reason or another. So, I kind of started this off by underrating Drewbie, ironically. But I guess my big point is both these guys kind of are going to this match with something to say, something to prove.
Yes.
Liquid Tyler wants to keep the winning ways of Team Liquid. They've been on the slide. If they can win in the North American Star League, that'd be a huge hit. Drewbie doesn't get a lot of respect. Even though he constantly turns out good results, this would be another place where he could say, listen, I won that match against Liquid Tyler. You need to start paying me respect.
And it does look like Drewbie is setting up. He's a little bit of a dangerous position. He got a fast reactor on his Marines or on his barracks. It does look like Liquid Tyler went a fast 3-gate. And this is the timing. He has no warp gates are up. Looks like an engagement comes in here. And the 2 Stalkers are too much for these 4 Marines. And additionally, there will be 3 units warping in momentarily. Oh, this is bad for Drewbie.
Yeah, this is not good.
This is really bad for Drewbie. More
and look at how nice
in.
Tyler just letting the shields regenerate on that Stalker. It's got 2 health. Okay, it does get out of there. And 2 more Marines join in, but like you said, it's the production. 3 Zealots.
Not looking good.
It's a really good choice because what essentially Drewbie has to do is pull his SCVs. Zealots love talking to SCVs.
Yes.
It's like the best conversation they've ever had. They're like, please come closer.
And now we can see the siege tank is in effect. He's using his SCVs, but this siege tank's going to be targeted down. I don't think it'll be... No, wow. It's actually...
Well,
like right now.
It will.
One more shot.
And look at the kills on the Zealots.
Yeah.
4, 3. I mean, 4 for that Zealot as well. And 3 more Zealots come in, and again, it's a numbers game. These Marines cannot kill the Zealots fast enough, so they're going to play like a ring around the rosy game of death. Drewbie is dropping down. Oh, he's actually not mining with 4 SCVs. He now realized it. It's getting him back to work. He was still mining gas. He couldn't even afford that. And it's just a question of production. I mean, Tyler's expanding behind this. So even if this gets held off, it'll be by the skin of his teeth, he being Drewbie. And
6 SCVs left.
Oh my
3
gosh.
now. And the only tank that can give any sort of position is...
It's gone.
Down. It's gone.
Came out, did some DPS.
No moat. And 3 more Stalkers head in here. And these Stalkers, if they're microed correctly, they will. There's GG.
A really nice play from Liquid Tyler. I really like that. That's that 3-gate expand. We've seen it time in and time again. Actually, that's what I did against Ensnare, and it put me way behind because Ensnare handled it. But Drewbie did a super greedy build. He expanded with a reactor on a barracks and went siege tank. Now, a lot of that speaks to the mid-game. If he gets that bio-composition of mass Marines in siege tanks with a decent economy behind it, he can push that expansion like we've seen so many times with the Marine tank combo. But it's a big question of if you can get there. Because I feel like if you're just able to lay on the units like Tyler did, it's GG.
Yeah, and that's what we saw. I mean, Tyler's build was pretty robust to anything that could have happened. And I think Drewbie, he was just banking too much on Tyler sitting back saying, this is a big map. one rack expand, or one gate expand. That's what's going to happen.
Yep.
But that's, of course, not what happened at all. And he paid for it. No bunker down. I mean, the 4-minute timing, that's when you throw down that, or even before that, but 4-minute timing, you throw down that bunker if you're doing a build like that.
That's a really good point. You have to.
But he did not, and he paid for it ultimately. Lost too many Marines. See, Marines, you need to build them up. But when you lose the initial 4 Marines or 6 Marines, you're way behind.
I mean, one kind of build confusion thing that happened there, and Greetup, you have to correct me if I'm wrong, because I very well could be. He built the command center behind his production choke area, but then he walked his Marines to the mega ramp in front of the natural, and I feel like that conflicts. Like, if you're going to hide the command center, if you're not committed to it, then take advantage of that position and have the choke at your back. But he didn't do that. Lost too many Marines to just even 2 Stalkers and a Zealot, and then it went all downhill from there.
Yeah, I agree. A little bit of a blunder by Drewbie, but we're going to see if he can bring it back in game number 2. That's going to start momentarily.
And there's the countdown. It's going to be Root Drewbie versus Liquid Tyler in game number 2 of this best of 3. Drewbie is down 0-1, and he is 0-1 in the group, so he's facing a tough first couple of weeks. You don't want to be in the 0-2 cellar, if you will. Meanwhile, Liquid Tyler, again, one of the stories we're trying to talk about, reclaiming the winning torch for Team Liquid, and if he were to beat Drewbie 2-0, I feel like that's a pretty good argument that, they're back.
Yes, and we do see they will be spawning on close positions on Metalopolis.
Nope.
Cross positions?
Oh, they said close.
Cross. Did I say close?
I don't know.
I think I said cross. I sometimes
think you're right.
confuse them.
You're actually smarter than I am.
Yeah, I know.
You are the brain, I'm the pinky.
Yeah.
To our Animaniacs show.
Exactly. I want to sing that song so bad right now.
I'm actually already singing it in my head, but it would be really bad if we were to do that. And on cue. In the 12 o'clock position, we do have Root Drewbie. And in the south area of the map, in the 6 o'clock position, we have the green Protoss, Liquid Tyler. What do you think is a good opening against that 3-gate expand? Because we've seen that day in and day out now. Sock actually opted for that to varying degrees of success, but I feel like it hasn't been punished quite yet. What's a good way to punish the 3-gate expand?
Attacking the medevac.
Medevacs are the bane of its existence.
The medevacs, because you have to take advantage of the fact that the 3-gate delays tech. And when you get that medevac tech, it says, okay, I threaten the drop. You have to push back. It gives you your space to expand, and additionally, you can... oh, the answer. Should I answer him?
I don't know. I guess you can say yes.
Okay, there we go.
I was so explicit before the game started to say these are the unupdated versions.
Yeah. But, yeah, you get that map control, and then you can... The biggest thing is you threaten either the army or the base, which is awesome, because in conjunction with the medevacs, they become so robust against any gateway units, especially if you have stim. You just stim in, medevac. Medevacs will heal everything, and generally the gateway units don't have enough DPS to mow all of the units down.
I was such a manor bear. It's really important to note that the Jeff of old would have teased or thrown a jive in there, but I didn't. I was manor. So you see, I am improving. I'm growing. Yay!
You're getting there.
I'm a good human being.
Now we do see coming out from Drewbie that he's getting a second Marine, indicative of a factory tech. That's what we normally see from any
that's
sort.
Cute.
Oh no, it could be a reactor again. We could see a reactor. Yeah, it's a reactor. He stopped getting gas. I don't know
and
what
then
he's doing.
It's probably the same exact build, actually.
I don't know what he's doing now.
Yeah, he'll just throw down the command center.
He's not making anything. He's not making a reactor.
We're talking about the Terran throwing out the command center.
Command center. Yada yada yada.
And a Marine will come off. Probably going to resume mining on the gas, and then it's just going to be like the reactor tank thing again.
Yeah, I would say.
I mean, it worked out really great last game.
Ouch. Oh, that was a little harsh. It was a bit harsh, sir.
He won't know until later in the week.
He'll be so angry.
I'll send him flowers.
You won't.
Well, he learned. Okay, no, it's not the same build at all.
Barracks.
Double barracks and the bunker going down in front of the natural. I like this. This is a build that's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
The gas was a bit interesting. And I say interesting because he didn't really make any read either. It's not like he scouted the Protoss base and was like, oh, okay, I don't need the gas.
Well, keep in mind,
Ooh,
I just did the Tyler cam, and you can see the gas was taken. So
okay, so maybe like a fake out, you
it's a
think?
little bit of ambiguity. It could be some sort of Banshee play, let's say.
Look at Tyler.
No, cheeky monkey.
Twilight Council, and it's right smack dab in the middle of his base, so it's not hidden. Usually that's indicative of Blink. If you're going to do any kind of DT
Dark Shrine
tech,
right here. It's going to be
Think
Dark
so?
Shrine right here. See this right-hand side? I think a Dark Shrine will go down. Don't know, but we'll see.
I think you're right. There it is.
Yeah, nothing upgraded in there. So
Not sure why you don't hide the Twilight Council, though.
Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with that build.
It's like, hey, let me shut the Twilight Council, but
not the Dark Shrine.
They'll never guess, man.
And I have actually opened DTs against Drewbie on numerous occasions to varying degrees of success. Even MLG Dallas 2010 I did, and it should have won me the game, but it didn't. Sad story. I guess the point I'm trying to make here is that Drewbie actually is pretty susceptible to fast DT, and this is super mega fast DT, by the way. If you look, that Dark Shrine is just now exceeding 50%. So in about a minute, we will have 3 DTs on the field. Excellent proxy pylon. It's very essential to this. You want those DTs getting there just that much faster.
Yeah. Now,
and here's the thing the DTs do as well. It gives you map control, even if they get repelled.
6 minute and 30 second mark is the great time to put down that engineering bay, but we don't even have an engineering bay.
No.
Out from Drewbie, and he's not saving up any form of energy. I always call it
He's
mana,
not, yeah,
but
he's not.
It's energy. He's not saving any of that up, and doesn't have the starport tech. That's another reason why I really like starport tech. You just get the super.
Poor Drewbie.
This looks so scary. And
Something
does he
wicked
have,
this way comes. Here goes the DTs.
Oh, this is really bad.
One's going after the Marines even, actually. And
3 gets
just
scattered.
Oh.
But 3 gets scattered. Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, you're right.
Not
and he can just keep warping him in.
Yep. There he goes. Other one.
It's getting blocked in,
like,
and it's just going to weasel its way out of there. Yep. Too much damage. Oh my
he kills
gosh.
it.
What?
What?
That was just silly.
But he's warping another. Engineering bay is just about
He can only afford the
90%
one.
finished. Does he have another scan? No, he doesn't have another scan. Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Tyler's having a tough time getting these DTs out, though. I think back at home. No, he's not taking all. It's just DTs are kind of expensive. But they're just killing too much.
Yeah. And the problem is he has nothing to back this up with. He can't go.
Yeah.
He can't do any pressure. And now the bear. Oh no, the bunker can go.
Interesting choice from Tyler. He's kind of... I don't feel like he's fully utilizing this. Again, it's just too much. And I'm trying to find a way that I can see Drewbie getting back from here. But now he's got no units. DTs are here. That was nice to pick off one DT. I think, is there a missile turret up? Yes, in the main mineral line. So what Drewbie can do is just pick up that other command center if he wants to. Or he can just remain committed to this.
Still not looking good for Drewbie. Drewbie still has no form of starport tech, and that's how you defeat this. You need that starport tech for the Raven. You get the Raven out ASAP. You can do your damage on
Tyler's
your
economy's monstrous.
And Tyler is just getting way too strong. 41 probes to 30 SCVs.
And now he might be able to overrun them.
Yeah.
DTs are packing a wall in of themselves. Stalkers moving forward. SCVs. Almost called Sentry. They're kind of silly. Trying to surround the Stalkers. Stalkers are going to evade the SCVs for now, but again, it's just kind of pulling them off that mineral line. So much damage is being done to Drewbie. If you look at the income tab, he's down to 30 Harvesters, now 28 versus the 46 of the Protoss player, and it's getting worse. More SCVs going down to these Stalkers and DTs in combination. It's taking everything Drewbie has to hold this off.
This is the only force Tyler has. I think Tyler will be just chilling out. Nope. Ooh, 2 Dark Templars warp in, and they will be.
Yeah, they do get out.
Insult no bueno.
Oh, and that scan's
what a
so
bad
expensive.
scan.
Yeah. Gets one of the DTs.
Yeah, that's such a shame. And now, Drewbie has to. He has Stim, but
Still
I don't see. I mean, he has 15 SCVs to his name. That is the big problem.
Tyler needed to separate those DTs. Just kind of a nitpicking point there. Lots of infrastructure going down for Tyler. He's now going to be on 6 gateways. Still in the robo. He's just kind of looking to end it here. Just bleeding those units into the Terran player. And actually, that's a place where Drewbie could come back. It is just gateway units. There is no Robotech. There's no Colossus coming up. In fact, Tyler's taking a third base. That's actually a pretty good start. But it also feeds into Drewbie's only chance here, I think, is to spill over into some kind of mega all-in.
Yeah, I don't know what he can do. I mean, yes, I think he needs to all in, but when your opponent has just about double the supply of you in just probes alone.
Yeah.
That's a huge problem, and now Tyler, rightfully so, gets his production up to 6 warp gates, and he will just be massing up a ton. His blink
He's
out.
He's chrono boosting him.
No, none of the blink or.
Oh my gosh.
And look at this. I mean, Drewbie.
Oh, Drewbie!
He's reaching. He's reaching.
He's standing there.
Get the heck out of there,
yeah,
Drewbie.
He's like, oh my gosh! It's like Han Solo running from all the stormtroopers.
Units, yes.
And yeah, okay, he's gonna micro out of this. If he does, I'll eat my shoe. I mean, that would be amazing. I would love to see it. It'd be history.
Do it, Drewbie. Making me the shoe. Of course,
not today. Drewbie falls back,
GG.
and there's the GG.
Liquid Tile will take that 2-0. Team Liquid.
Build opener win. I mean, yeah. Well, Team Liquid, fantastic. 2-0.
This is the second win for them now.
2-0 for Rhett just earlier in the week against MC. Amazing.
Which was a huge win. And then Tyler taking it now. It looks like Team Liquid. This is the what is it called? The trough? Well, no.
I'm an English major. I have no idea. And
what is it called? The trough's the other one.
You're the math major, so this is...
Whoa. No, it's not the minima. I know it is the minima, but that's the... Okay, whatever. It's the bottom. This is bottom?
Certainly on the upward swing, if you will.
Upward swing.
Congrats to Team Liquid. Big win over Root Drewbie. Drewbie, no slouch whatsoever. It's easy to look at that game number 2 and say, oh, well, you know, Drewbie made a huge mistake. You're supposed to have... It's actually... It was super fast DTs, and the missile turret is a good idea. I think that should be built in and incorporated into your strategy, but it's not uncommon to not have that, to cut that corner, and it's not like it's the most ludicrous thing. Unfortunately, the dice just rolled against him, and Liquid Tyler.
Well, when you're going sort of a 4 or 5 barracks, generally it's a 5 barracks opening, you have to get that engineering bay. If you're doing a 2 barracks and you go fast starport, then you can rely on scans. You actually have to save up just around, you have to stop using mules at the 6-minute 30-second mark, 6-minute 45-second mark. So just so that scan can build up in case, until you can actually scout your opponent. Then as soon as you get your medevacs out, you can start using them a little bit more willingly. But if ever you see DTs, you flip the starport. Okay, we're digressing a little bit too much. But for that situation, that build, 4 or 5 barracks, you need to get that eBay. It is unacceptable not to. And we saw Drewbie pay for that. He was playing a little bit too greedy. And essentially he lost just a build order.
Yeah. Tough loss. Again, congratulations to Liquid Tyler. And that puts him at 1-1 in the group. Root Drewbie will fall to 0-2. Again, it's the early portions of the week, so there is a chance to recover here, but he's got to do it fast. It is 10 weeks is that weird number where it's like kind of long, but also kind of short. You can afford to lose games, but you can't. It really depends on those last couple of weeks, but building up to that, you want to have every win you can under your belt so that it can be a situation where you're like, wow, I can afford to lose this player because I took care of business earlier. It's going to get to be more like, I can't lose any more matches, and if I do, I'm out. So look to see that drama unfold, but before we do, we're going to go to